Welcome back to the show. Reed. How you
Oh,
doing, pal?
and dude, you're the Santa Claus right now.
Hey, I like to be a little festive. Sue me.
A
It's
little.
December. It's December, so I can officially wear this 31 days
You know, it would
in
really
a
make
row.
the outfit is if you had the glasses on too.
I was thinking about it. Couldn't find them. They were somewhere in my bag. You know how I got this? You want to hear the story about this bad boy? It's a corncob
Yeah.
pipe, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Corncob pipe. I got in trouble with this thing.
How long have you had
in
that?
Since fourth grade.
Fourth grade?
Fourth grade. So I went on a field trip in fourth grade it was some like gold museum or something.
Some gold
mining
museum.
museum somewhere. I went on a lot of those, but they had a thrift store, like a
Mhm.
gift shop.
Right.
And I saw this bad boy. I think it was only like $4, $5.
Mhm.
The original corncob pipe.
Yeah.
So I bought it. My teacher
They
did not
sold.
like
So,
that.
yeah, I was gonna say that's a little weird that they would just be selling those.
I mean, I don't know why. I mean, it's festive.
Yeah, I mean, it goes.
It goes with the part, but
You look like the
yeah, my
dad sitting there
teacher-
on Christmas Eve, watching the
Yeah, my
tree while the
teacher-
kids are sleeping.
My teacher like called my mom. Was like, "Is he okay to have this? Because I'm pretty PO'd. I think it's inappropriate."
Whoa.
And I think my brother tried to smoke something out of it. It doesn't work.
Yeah, I imagine it doesn't, because if they're
It
selling
doesn't
it to
work
kids.
very well, Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. But how you been doing, huh? I haven't
Uh,
talked to you in a while.
I've been good. Yeah, it's been about a week.
Yeah.
It's
December
weird.
treating you right.
Yeah, it's weird how communication is now. How me and you, we just send pictures of our faces back and forth.
Well, I think it's good. It's for the show. We save the conversation. So we
Yeah.
have something to talk
Yeah,
about,
no,
you
it's
know?
good, but I like it. I like it how it's like
Yeah.
we at the end of the week we kind of just talk. It's nice.
It's a good catch up.
Yeah, can I ask you a question about the hat?
Yeah.
Where did the hat come from? And did you steal that from Santa?
No, I don't even know where I got it, but I found it in my dresser. I've been cleaning a lot since I've been super bored.
Uh-huh.
Cleaning a lot of things, going through junk drawers, eliminating a lot, and found this little number. Threw it on.
It's a
right
perfect
in
Santa
time.
hat.
Yeah, right.
Looks like it's like it's not like the bright red. They're usually like the bright red. I'm really judgmental when it comes to the Santa hats.
It's very tight because you know how I
Yeah.
have a big head.
Yeah, you got a
It
dome.
doesn't go around my ears, as you can see.
Oh.
I can't get it to go around my ears to fit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
It's a little tight. Hopefully, you won't pass out while we're recording this from the lack
Yeah,
of
who
blood.
That happened one time, dude. And on a Halloween, I dressed as a pimp.
Uh-huh.
It was one of those Halloween parties I wasn't invited to, but I showed up and
Classic.
found a costume.
Mhm.
It was a pimp jacket like with dollar bills all over it, and then
Uh-huh.
pimp hat with dollar bills. And the hat, I remember, it was so tight that I literally my eye was like starting to like kind of pus a little bit because it was squeezing my head so tight. I remember. I wore no shirt underneath the jacket too. Thought I
Uh-huh.
had some abs, man. Did not have abs. I was walking around. Let's just say I was flexing the whole night.
So I'm trying to remember from when you were younger. You got a pretty big dome still, right?
I literally, it's massive. I had to at like an early age, when my parents like took me for like my checkups when I was a baby, like
Uh-huh.
my head was like off the charts. Like it was like something like it was rare.
It's rare.
I think it was because my brains, I mean, I'm so smart now. So
Yeah, you're a brainiac. I've seen your grades. You're doing pretty good.
yeah, straight A's,
Yeah, scholar student, dude.
Slight work.
So
like to
I
call
have a
it scholar
question.
baller.
I got a question for you.
Lay it on me, pal.
What was like the craziest gift you've gotten for Christmas? Like the one where you were like, it was on your list, and you were like, oh, I'm probably not gonna get this, and then you woke
That's a
up the
good
next day.
question. That's a good question. I want to say like it was probably toys. I mean, I was really into toys. I still am, but I was really into toys when I was little, like army toys specifically. Like, I think one time
We talking
I got,
GI Joes, or we're just talking the basic green?
just the basic green. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
like anything fancy. I like the grunts. The
Battle
guys that work
scenes.
hard.
Yeah, battle scenes you can make with those.
But it was I want to say that I think one Christmas I I don't remember getting. I don't remember a lot of my gifts. That's the thing.
Mhm. Nothing that
Like,
just blew you away.
yeah, there's probably something as low like some sort of like toy. I think I got a
Yeah.
helicopter once, like a toy Black Hawk helicopter with like a machine gunner. I remember that
Uh
was just like, oh yes,
huh.
this is it. Yeah. What
Yeah.
about you?
There was, I think, one thing. Like, I've always been like one of those kids where I just make a list, and like I was just like never really had like one thing that I was like I need this holiday season.
Yeah.
There was like just make a list, and I'd be happy with whatever I got. But I remember there was one time, and I put it on my list thinking it was just going to be like something that I would never get. But I
Shot
was
in the
like,
dark. Just
yeah, I saw it on TV. It was a Power Rangers. It was a train, but it would transform into their like battle bot that they have. And so
Ooh.
I remember seeing it, and I was like, I'm probably never gonna get it, but we'll just throw it on the list. Running out of items to put on.
Santa was listening.
And sure enough, I remember waking up, and I remember I was like fired up, ran over, and just immediately opened it. It was the only thing I just wanted to play with the whole morning.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
man.
what is there any better feeling when you're a kid and you wake up in the morning at like 5
Oh,
o'clock
dude.
Christmas morning
Oh,
and there's presents under the tree.
yeah. The night before, you're like can't
I
sleep.
used to go nuts, dude. I
Oh,
still
yeah.
do. I'm 21 and
Yeah.
like usually we open our presents like my family all of a sudden, which I don't agree with because I think it's kind of un-American. We kind of open our presents like my
Right.
internal family open our presents Christmas Eve.
Oh, I
So
mean that's kind of cool.
yeah, I don't agree with it, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just
I don't
just
agree with it.
just
It's
a minor part in
un-American.
the family. But but like we'll wake up and I'll do like I get to open my stocking, and the stocking's
Oh,
always
okay.
like a bunch
Yeah.
of like hygiene stuff that I need, like
The
chapstick,
morning,
deodorant.
perfect for the
Yeah,
morning.
no, but I still like I'll probably this year
Oh
6:30
yeah.
rolls around, I'll just wake up out of a dead sleep. It's
Yeah.
Christmas, baby.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I think I have a better appreciation for Christmas now that I'm older. Because when you get older, it's like you can afford your own things, and you kind of like
Hmm.
list gets shorter. And I was
Yeah.
like really worried when I was younger. Like I was like, is Christmas just gonna be boring when I'm
Yeah.
older? And like now it's just fun. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
it's fun like giving people
Yeah.
gifts or like you get
This is the
random
first year I've
gifts.
gotten gifts for people.
Really? Oh,
I just did some shopping for like I got my brother. I'm not gonna tell him because I don't know if he listens, but I got some cool stuff for
yeah,
him and his girlfriend. Like it's a together gift because I didn't know what to get like both of them. So I was
uh-huh.
like, yeah, you guys are together, so
Yeah.
it's a one
That's
gift
usually what
now.
I do with my brothers. And
But I got some things for my niece because this is the
oh,
first year that she'll be able to like kind of understand like, oh, I get
oh
to open
yeah,
presents. Oh, I got some good stuff for her.
oh yeah.
But
You
that
always
was
go out
that
with
was
the
like the
nieces
fun.
and nephews.
Dude, I had so much fun. I was in Ross and the toy
Mhm.
section was just off the charts. I almost grabbed a few things for me. Like they had some Avengers like action figures. I was like,
You're like, I gotta
uh,
get it.
I might grab some of these, but
Wrap them for
no.
yourself and just be like, oh, where did these come from? Who got these? How'd you know?
Guys, how'd you know? No, but yeah, get this is my first year like kind of getting gifts. I still got to get some, but it's fun. It's kind of
Mhm.
it's kind of stressful. I don't know what to get people.
Yeah, I like to do
I'm more of like a hobby guy though. I get like things that aren't necessarily like something that you'd usually get, like unusual gifts. Like Ross has a lot
Yeah.
of those, like for like man cave stuff that I like.
Uh-huh.
That's what I usually get people.
Yeah,
So good.
what was it? I was in a CVS today, and I gotta say, there's some of their gifts, they were like weird stuff, but
Ooh,
I mean, it was like pretty good. Like I would be fired up if I got it. And it was
like
like
prescription
reasonable.
painkillers
Yeah, there's these cool little painkillers you could get on a counter.
for free.
Yeah, you can just grab them. But yeah, no, decent. I was like, man, I mean, I wouldn't want to tell anybody that I got their gift at CVS, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
Um,
that's what like I realized Ross is amazing.
oh yeah, it has like every like
Every
random
time I go
stuff
back,
too.
yeah,
Like
every time I go
random.
back, it's just things I don't think I need, but now I
Mhm.
do. When I see it, I'm like, I need that.
I've been just doing it. I've always wanted just to get one of those weirdly large shoes that they sell there. Like they
Yeah, like
always sell like the
Shaquille O'Neal size 18.
yeah, they'd just be like I don't need them, but I would love to just have them and be like, I don't know how I bought them. They were cool.
Yeah, just put them on your wall. Like
Yeah,
this is a dinosaur.
I could like lie and say it was like a basketball player's.
I've listened to since it's December and getting into the Christmas spirit. Been watching. I like to watch Christmas. No, it's kind of
Oh,
the same thing for Halloween. Like I like to watch Halloween movies.
hmm
Got to watch Christmas movies. Just ate dinner. Uh, so I've watched like some Christmas movies, but put on Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Oh,
Listened to it
dude.
about 4 times. Oh,
Oh
that
yeah.
beginning just didn't. Oh, I can't help but just bust
Dude,
it.
that whole album is a banger. The Christmas
Oh yeah.
album, 10 out
Oh
of
yeah.
10. You do
Dude,
that?
I'll play that in August. I don't care. I'll
Oh
play it.
yeah.
You can't
That
stop
and
me.
then you get the Frank Sinatra Christmas soundtrack going.
Ooh.
A1, dude.
Oh yeah.
Frank Sinatra, dude. Interesting man. Very interesting man. Had ties
Yeah.
with the mob. Like
Yeah, I think everyone around that time had
every
ties with
yeah,
the
every
mob.
every like celebrity back then had ties with the mob. I
Yeah.
like that's like my new thing that I've been just like going in
Love
deep
mob.
about is the mob. It's
I
like
love the mob movies.
oh yeah.
Goodfellas,
Oh yeah.
Scarface, Godfather.
See, I've never seen Scarface.
I've seen like I've watched it, but like I
Mhm.
haven't like in depth watched it. Like
Yeah.
watched it.
That's how it is for
But
me
it's
with like Godfather too. Like I've never really
I haven't watched
sat
all
down.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's like what? There's 4?
Yeah.
It's like the Rocky. It's like the Rocky movies.
Hey, you don't talk about Rocky like that.
Dude.
Those movies got me to where I am today. I'll tell you that right now.
So I heard
Seriously, the biggest motivators for me.
I heard a rumor that they removed one of the scenes from Rocky. And I don't I think it's in Rocky 4. What's his name?
I know what scene it is.
The robot.
Yeah, but they're doing it's they didn't remove it. It's for they're releasing like a director's cut, and he's just removed that whole part.
So such a
he said like Sylvester Stallone said it was like his least favorite scene. Like he really hates that scene. And I was like,
it's so
"Why not?
it's so weird because it was
robot."
his idea. He saw the
Yeah.
robot. I don't think it was in. I don't know if it was in Vegas. I heard he saw the robot and he was just like, "Oh, we should put that in a movie," and then they just put it in the Rocky.
I'd love to have a robot like that, dude.
Dude, I wonder if that robot is like still around. Like it has to be auctioned off to like these big time like movie set people.
I would pay an enormous amount of money for that.
Oh yeah, dude, just to have the robot, like that's such a weird thing to have. Is the robot?
I used to
from
have
Rocky.
Rocky memorabilia. I mean, I have like the robe in my closet, like
Yeah,
the
that's
American
right.
flag one. I used to have the necklaces.
Mhm.
I think they got stolen out of my
someone's-
locker. But
Oh,
I mean, it was only like $6 on Amazon. I can get another one if I wanted, but it was like the gold cuff link.
you know
What
somebody
else?
stole that thinking it was worth money, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
baby."
I have all the Rocky movies, all of them.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a big movie for me. But
Well, that
yeah.
poster you got behind you, that's a pretty penny right there too.
Yeah, those are Muhammad Ali though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like posters like that.
Did you see the picture they were
Like,
comparing Jake Paul and Muhammad
Yeah.
Ali? Oh man. I
Oh,
saw
God.
it and I was like, why would you even do that? Like, don't put
Yeah,
them in
not
the same
even-
category.
Not even close. Do you
Oh.
wear when you wear your Christmas hat? Are you a straight back guy or you want off to the side?
I'm straight back. But off to the
You're-
side,
you're,
that's
you're classic.
off to the sides for pictures. You know, make
Yeah,
sure
that's
everybody knows
OG.
you're jolly.
If I'm walking around like town or whatever, I'm
Yeah.
off to the side to show them like kind of hipster a little bit. but,
Oh
like,
yeah. You're a hipster Santa.
yeah. But
Yeah,
speaking
see-
of Christmas,
Uh-huh.
what is your favorite Christmas movie? What would be your favorite? If you had to pick one
Ooh.
right now, like, okay, I'm watching a Christmas movie. Let's go.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Okay, really?
Absolute. I love that movie. It was a
That is
hard
a good movie.
it was a hard toss up between that and Christmas Story.
See, the Christmas Story, like,
Oh,
I
no.
saved that movie.
Okay. I thought you were gonna be
No.
like that you were disgusted with it. or
No, that's
something.
a classic. That's
Oh,
a,
yeah.
that's an American classic right there.
Yeah.
I saved that movie though. I don't
very
watch it.
very American on this podcast today.
Yeah, I'm a patriot. I like to consider myself, but no. The Christmas Story, like, I will not watch it until Christmas Day because they play it all day.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll watch it I usually catch like the end of it right when I wake up, and then I'll watch it again through like breakfast.
Uh-huh.
So that's when I watch it. That's like an OG for Christmas. National Lampoon, that's a good comedy. I love a good comedy.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Classic.
What was it? I mean, obviously, what do you think of Elf? A lot of people think like
I
Elf is overrated.
really, I love Elf.
I love Elf. I
I
watched that
watched
the
it
other day with my
today.
niece.
I just
Yeah,
watched it today. I was like, oh, it's so good.
that's one of my. That's a OG. Have you watched
Trying to-
Christmas with the Cranks?
Yes,
I love that movie.
that movie gets a lot of hate, but I love it.
I love it. Love
It's
it.
just
The
like,
ending's so sweet.
yeah, it's just like I think probably because when it was made, it's like a not really newer, but like, a new generation. If it was made in like the 80s or something, that movie would have been a hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just calling it on that.
But my all-time favorite Christmas movie, I can say, right now at least, it's been for 3 years so far since it came out or whatever. Daddy's Home 2.
Oh, yes. I
It's my
forgot
favorite
about that
Christmas
one.
movie right now.
So good.
I love
Oh,
Daddy's Home 2.
dude, those movies I think both of them are Christmas, right?
No,
Or
the
one of
first
them's
one's just
kind of
normal.
loosely like they like one time like it's
he
like
makes it Christmas in May or something just
Yeah.
to show like he loves
yeah,
the
they
kids
go
or
to
whatever.
they go to the Laker game and stuff.
Yeah. No, but the second one's like
Second one-
strictly Christmas.
Oh, it's so good. I think I watched it
Mel
last
Gibson.
year for the first time. And I
Has
was just
Mel
like,
Gibson.
yep, the dad.
So I actually just watched a brand new Mel Gibson movie of Christmas. I want
Uh-huh.
you to look it up when you get a chance because it literally just came out. It was just available.
Uh-huh.
It's called Fat Man. Okay.
Fat Man.
So my mom heard it. My mom mentioned it because it was like a talk show that we listened to in the mornings, like sometime in the car.
Uh-huh.
But they were talking about it because it sounds like a stupid movie, but it was really, the guy said it was really good. So we watched it and I enjoyed it. It's, so this kid gets coal in his stocking from Santa, Mel Gibson's Santa,
Uh-huh.
gets a coal in his stocking and he hires a hitman to go kill Santa. So
Whoa.
it's Santa versus a hitman. It's pretty good.
And it's a Mel
Yeah, Fat-
Gibson movie?
Yeah, it just came out this year, like a
Okay.
month ago.
I-
Fat
I-
Man.
I just looked it up to see.
Take a look at that when you get a chance.
Okay, and it's on. What is it on? Okay.
I think it's just on. I think it went straight to streaming services or whatever. I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude. Right off the bat, looking at it, who's all in it, I'm interested.
Yeah, it was good. But when was the first time that you? Not the first time, but when did you figure out that Santa was not real?
I'd probably say like
I don't know if any children listen to this podcast. So.
I would say like 30 seconds ago when you just said it. No, that's hard. I don't really remember. Probably when I was like, I want to say 11, maybe. I held on to it for a while.
Yeah, that's a little old.
Yeah, and then I remember when I got into the cool phase of like going into middle school. I remember it was like the year that I kind of started being like, and I remember I said it to my parents, like I was like, like I don't think this is real. And my dad was like, all right, and he just started grabbing my presents, and I was like, what do you mean? He goes, well, you don't believe in him, so like, what are we celebrating for? And so I was like, never mind, I believe.
Yeah.
And so now,
Chris's spirit alive.
And so now it's like a running joke to where it's like, well, he's real.
Yeah. No.
I'd say 11.
I was pretty young, dude. I think I was like 7, maybe 7 or 8, and I found out because it was. I was talking to my parents, and they like talked about a gift, and they said that they got me it, but it was Santa that got me it, and so I like.
Oh, you became
confused.
suspicious.
I was like, yeah,
I never
I
asked questions.
I was like, wait, Dad, Santa got me that, and he's like, he's not real. I was like, oh, all right. Like, what about the Easter Bunny? I was like,
he knew he got caught, so he was just like, I'm gonna come clean. No,
yeah.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, I was one of those kids never ask questions because I was like, I don't want to ruin this. It was like messing with the mob, you just don't ask questions.
I felt when I found out though, I felt like the king, like walking on campus, like, oh, these
I know
Christmas
but you
time.
don't.
No, and teacher's like, what do you want from Santa? Trust me, I know.
You're like,
I wink at her. I know.
You're like, oh, I don't know. Whatever he's gonna bring me this year.
Yeah.
Whatever the parents can afford. You know what I'm saying?
I know someone that we know that definitely believed in Santa up until I want to say 8th grade to freshman year, around there. I'd say right around that area.
Really?
I'll tell you who it is off air, but yes.
Is it somebody like we
I'm-
know, like a well-known person we know?
Yeah, I mean, we know this person.
Oh,
And
okay. I'm interested now. That's awesome.
well, he would like I remember like it was like at one point I thought he was joking for a little while because we were talking about what'd you get for Christmas, and he's like, well, Santa got me this. I was like, oh cool, but he's like saying it like legit, like yeah, Santa got me this, all that.
He kind
And
of
then-
laughed and he was still serious.
Yeah, this is serious. And then I ended up knowing when he
Because he
didn't
was just
believe.
devastated. His head was down walking at school.
No, it got to the point like one Christmas came around and I'm like, oh, what'd you get from Santa? And he winks at me. Oh, Santa got me this because he obviously this is the first Christmas he found out Santa wasn't real.
That is so awesome. Props to his
Yeah.
parents for keeping it alive that long.
Yeah, I just can't imagine like my mom knew someone
Mm-hmm.
in college, and my mom like she literally up until college like believed in Santa until
Uh-huh.
like my mom probably spoiled it for her there because but imagine being a freshman in college.
I would just let time just ruin it for him. Like 1 year, they're just gonna get nothing. And be like, "What did I do?" And then they're just gonna grow a hatred for Santa.
yeah.
Oh man,
No,
that's perfect.
that. What else do kids believe in? They believe in the Easter Bunny. I think that's
Yeah.
a weird concept.
I know.
or not
that
the
was,
Easter, or not the Easter Bunny, a tooth fairy. That's what I think is a weird concept.
See, the Tooth
Tooth
Fairy
Fairy.
wasn't weird to me. The Easter Bunny was. For some reason, that was the one that I questioned a lot.
I think that was the first one I didn't believe in.
Yeah.
Soon enough, I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, a big bunny bringing in basket. Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe that I believe that a man came into a sleigh and would drop us stuff, but it was too much for me if it was a bunny.
Yeah,
That's where I
Yeah,
drew
yeah.
the line.
yeah. Not an old man dropping presents through my chimney,
I
creating home invasions.
Oh yeah, I was like, that wasn't what got me. It was the bunny. I was like, don't know about this, dude. I used to almost
Yeah,
get
but-
into fights with kids when I was in like kindergarten stuff about Santa being real. I was like, oh
No.
really? Because I've heard him. I've heard him. So
I wrote to him and he wrote back.
yeah,
so-
I was like, it's proof. I was like, you can't. I was like, oh dude, I used to get heated with kids.
What a freaking power happy thing to create for parents. Like, okay, if my kid isn't acting right, then they're getting coal. So
Oh,
that-
I know, right?
right around Christmas time, kids start acting a little bit nicer, a little bit start
Oh
doing
yeah.
the chores because Santa's coming around.
Yeah, it was like, well, you're gonna get coal this year. Or you're gonna get nothing. Do you think what? I bet there's a parent out there who was just like, he's been kind of bad this year.
I would, dude.
Yeah.
That would be me.
You're just
Yeah,
like-
you don't
you
deserve
just
it.
have a checklist of everything bad he did during the year, just evaluation, just like I don't think he's getting anything this year. It's not looking too good for him.
Might be on the naughty list.
Oh, uh-oh. That was a cough.
Is that the Rona?
I hope not.
Dude, I cough a lot because I always choke on my water wherever I am.
Oh yeah, I choke on
And
my
so
own
people,
spit.
and it's always bad. I'm just joking, and people look at me like, "No, my water, wrong pipe again."
Oh, dude, now it's so hard because people will look at you.
Oh,
And so if
know.
I have like a tickle in my throat, I'll be like, oh God. And I'll be like almost gagging because I'm trying to keep it in. I'm like,
yeah,
or and then I'll like sneak one in where I like make it look like it's a sneeze. And I'm like, or I'll act like I'm clearing my throat.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like a nuclear bomb now. People stare at you.
dude. I was playing around with a nuclear bomb app on my phone or on my computer because that's weird to say, but
Yeah,
no,
we're
I was
transitioning.
learning about. It was my science class where like the history of science or whatever. We're learning about the Manhattan Project, which is the
Yeah.
2 nukes. And he
Yeah.
gave us a website to show like nowadays, like if a nuke was supposed to hit here, how much would be devastated, like the area. So I was like interested around our town, and I was putting different bombs on our town, like
Oh,
North
dude, no,
Korea's
we're
bomb,
I think we're
Russia.
done for if we do.
Well, I don't see why someone would nuke our town, our little town. Of
Well, no, I'm just
like,
talking about like the debris. Yeah, that'd be a weird. Be like Grass Valley, California.
yeah,
that's where
the
we're
one
going.
right there.
I remember a
Yeah.
teacher said just because we're close to an Air Force base.
So I did my test. That's where I was putting the nukes on Beale Air Force Base.
Uh-huh.
I was putting the nukes there, and all of them we were decently safe. We were kind of like right on the edge, like where we might feel little effects, but not too shabby. But there's
Mhm.
one nuke. I think it was like the biggest nuke ever tested from like Russia or something.
Oh
That thing
yeah.
would destroy us.
Oh
our
yeah.
town, our town would not even be here.
Oh dude, I know it's scary to think about that somebody has that much power.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think what is it? Because the one Beale is like considered a secret base.
Yeah,
And
it's a big base.
yeah, it's like considered like a secret, even though it's like well known, but it's considered like, it's like a secret one for some reason. And so that would be the one that would be on the list. And then I think the other one was like San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego.
You
I
can see
think,
like the Capitol building in Sacktown.
oh boy, good for California's capital.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I
for
mean,
Stingers up, man. Stack City or Stack State.
Stingers
See
up,
my new
baby.
sweater?
Yeah, I was
Got
just
this
gonna comment on that.
Got this from Amazon, dude.
Sacramento
Softest thing.
representing.
Dude, it's the softest sweater.
Got that at
I'm a
Amazon?
big sweater guy. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I bet you could have gone though, like at a gas station in Sacramento.
Probably.
I think I've seen those in there.
So I think we should get the elephant out of the room. What are you getting me for Christmas?
You know what? I was actually thinking about just surprising you with something.
Yeah, like a TV or like a
I mean,
car, something. You don't have
Yeah.
to. You don't have to go too crazy, but
I'll give you my list after this.
yeah.
Oh,
I
dude.
actually already faxed it to you.
I remember my brother when he first got his license, he really wanted a certain car. I think it was like a Mustang or something. And he was pushing
Ooh,
for it
Mustang.
so long. And I remember it was his stocking. And my parents are like, I think you got a little surprise in there. And he was like, what? No way. No way. And they're like, I don't know. I mean, it's something that has 4 wheels. And he was like thinking there was keys in there. He takes out this little Mustang. It's the exact one that he wanted.
That is awesome.
We're
I
like-
would. I love that.
Oh,
That
he
is
was
funny.
He was devastated. Or then my brother one year to my other brother, it was like when the Xbox 360 was the big console that came out.
What do you mean? I'm looking at my 360 right now. It's still the big thing.
You waiting to get that baby running.
I did. I did. I just finished the Call of Duty campaign with my father today.
Oh man. But yeah, it was like a year where that was on his list, and I remember he kept getting games from family members, but he hadn't gotten the Xbox yet. And my brother was like, dude, I think this one's gonna really surprise you. And it was in a box. And it looked just like the Xbox box. And he opened it up and it was a heater.
Oh,
And I remember my brother
gosh.
was devastated. But another surprise, he was like,
Man, your
open the
family's
box.
cruel.
Yeah, he redeemed it though. He's like, open the box. And the Xbox was in there.
Oh,
He made it seem like it was like some crazy surprise, but then we later found out it's because he broke it open with his buddies and they were playing it before Christmas Day. And then he was like, I can't put it back in the box. So he just put it in. And I was like,
That's
so that
awesome.
surprise was for nothing.
That's awesome.
I like
Yeah.
gag gifts. Are you a gag gift guy?
What's like a gag gift?
Like something funny, like something that's gonna that's like weird.
To an extent. I mean, at some point, like if like everyone has that family member that continuously does it year
Yeah.
after year, it's like, all right, buddy, you
I
get a
put-
little serious.
Yeah, I put something
me
that's like
something.
actual serious in there. But like for example, it was like my brother's birthday like a couple days ago, and I got him 2 gifts, and he was all fired up. He opened it. It was Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, okay.
It was a
The
holy
book or the movie?
the book.
Oh.
It was a holy Bible.
Mhm.
Doesn't read the Bible, by the way. I got him a pirated copy of Scream 4.
The new one?
No,
Oh.
it's the last one that came out.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I gave him the warranty on one of my dressers that I got at Kmart. And I told him it's for, when I die, if I ever die, he gets the dresser and it's like $200 warranty.
Oh, God.
And then I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all I got him. And it was devastated. And then I was like, open the other gift. I got a surprise for you.
What was it?
It was like a Ninja Turtle shirt.
Oh.
Yeah. You just got to throw in the nice ones. You got to throw
Yeah.
in, be like after the gag and be like, come on, open that one now.
I think I gave my brother 1 year a rock for like his birthday, like when I was
Oh,
little. Like I
dude.
wrapped it Like, but I thought it was like cute. I was like, I got you rock.
What did he say when he opened it?
He's like, oh, thanks. What is there anything worse when you like opening gifts in front of like family members
Oh,
and like you
dude.
open a gift and like, oh, Aunt Becky can
Yeah.
put a little more effort in this year.
Dude, one time my crazy uncle just gave me a baseball unwrapped. He's like, here you go. Found it in my yard. And I was like, thanks. Like, I was like,
At
he's
least
like, I
like
know
do a
you like,
fake signature on it.
yeah, he was like, I know you like sports. I was like,
Dude,
sweet.
speaking of signatures,
Uh-huh.
I one time got finessed out of money at I was little. I was probably like it was that gold run. So I was like
Uh-huh.
first, second grade. This kid had a football, had Joe Montana's signature on it. Like Joe
Oh.
Montana, the quarterback.
Oh.
And I don't remember. I think I either paid for it or he
Uh-huh.
gave it to me for free. It was one of those.
Or
I don't
you stole
remember.
it. Let's be honest.
Could be.
That could be an
So
option.
There's three options. There's three options. No, but I remember like coming home and I was like, Dad, Mom, I got a Joe Montana signed football. And they're like, no, you don't. I'm like, yes, I did. Look, this kid gave it to me. And they're like, I don't think a kid would just give a Joe Montana football. I'm like, no, the kid's really nice. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
I had-
He's trustworthy.
It turned out it was like it was terrible handwriting.
He wrote it himself. It just said Joe.
Probably.
Just said Joe on it and like really bad writing. Did you ever used to do where it was like, I remember Kmart in our town used to do it a lot, and I forget what other stores did, where they would bring a like a football player who played in the NFL but like wasn't well known, but he would do like a charity event where it would be like $5 for a signature.
No.
You never did
Kmart
that?
did that?
Yeah, it was a long time ago when I was younger, but
Yeah,
I remember
I've never seen that.
But I remember I got a sign from a Raiders player, and it was like $5. And like I think he only played special teams for like 1 year, but it counted. He's an NFL
Mhm.
player. Dude, it used
Wow.
to be like when I was little, like anybody who played in the NFL, like I was like, oh my God, he played in the NFL? Like,
He is a
dude,
god.
yeah, he made it. He probably has a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man.
yes. I used to sign like balls all the time, like baseballs. I practice my signature.
Didn't you used to sign for that one homeless guy?
Yeah.
You gave
Like
him an autograph, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean,
He was
I've
your hype
talked about
man.
this. I was a prodigy for pitching in majors, in my little league, and so I would practice my signature, and like everyone knew that I was the kid that would throw the curveball, like
Oh,
always.
yes. Uh-huh.
And so there was like little kids that'd be like, "Oh, dude, you're awesome." I'd be like, "Oh, you want an autograph?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." I'm like, Dude, I used to have like the jacket that to keep your arm warm, and I'd like if I'd come
Oh,
in the
man.
dugout, throw one of those on my little arm, my
Gotta-
little wing.
Yeah, gotta keep it hot, dude.
Got to keep the wing warm.
Have you? Yeah, I really hope one of these days you run into that homeless guy again, and he's just like, Justin, there he
Dude.
is.
He definitely doesn't remember me because there was a few times like I saw him and I was like, "Dude, what's up?" And he's like, "Who the hell are you?" I'm like, "What do you mean?
I'm the guy."
I'm the guy you're cheering me on in the bullpen."
That's
man.
how you knew your baseball career was over, when your fans turned on you. Who the hell are you?
I don't know. No, his name was Mario. I know that.
I'm the guy. You know, curveball,
Curveball All Stars.
signature. Come on.
No, he I don't remember. I want to say I saw him not too long ago, like within the past couple of years.
Uh-huh.
But we have a lot of homeless people, so I don't know. But
That's true.
I just remember that guy though. We had like a parade, like probably 4th of July, probably.
Uh-huh.
But our little league team got to walk, and I was leading the pack. And I remember he was on the side. He's like, "You guys rock, yeah!" He's pointing at me. I'm like,
You're like, that's my guy right there. Number one fan,
Dude.
baby.
it was the same way in basketball. Like when I was little in basketball, like because I
Oh
was
yeah.
good for my age, and I remember like parents be like, "Dude, that kid's so good," and I just like point at him like, like I was like LeBron James, like yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just
dude.
making that kid's day right
You
there,
don't
pointing at him.
you don't even remember, but we played on the same team.
Yeah, I don't remember, but you told me that before.
Yeah, my brother was like, he was really good. My brother's like, he was the kid that everybody's like, oh wow, he's really good. Like don't
actually
pass the
found
ball to
pictures.
anybody else.
Yeah, I found pictures when I was cleaning of like playing at Scotton, that little gym,
Yeah.
and I saw pictures of me and just one step ahead of everyone when I'm
What do you
dribbling.
remember what team it was? Because they all had the weird team names, and they all were like
Yeah,
those weird that were like kind of jerseys, kind of not. They were just shirts.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
shirt with a number on the back.
Yeah. It's like, you can't get us a jersey.
What was our team name? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember because I have a trophy
Oh.
still because my name's spelled wrong on it. It's packed in my closet. But we were the Sonics, and I remember I was
Okay,
disgusted.
I
with the
remember
name.
that. What was
Yeah,
it? Who was our coach? Do you remember our coach?
it was like these two girls, like high school girls who played basketball.
Ah,
But we were
yeah.
horrible. I remember
But
because
Me
your dad came out.
and we were horrible.
Dude, we lost every game. I think.
No, I didn't lose a basketball game until 7th grade year.
Are you
That was
sure
the first
about
basketball
this?
game I lost. I promise you.
Because
That.
we were
You had me on
awful.
your team. You were fine.
Yeah, you were the
You
only
mean?
player on our team that was good.
Yeah, and that's all we needed, baby. I led us to a ship. You're welcome. Why'd you get a trophy? Huh?
Because
We
everybody
won.
gets a trophy.
No, not me. I don't have
All I
those trophies
remember-
unless I won it all.
All I remember is that we were so bad that your dad had to come and shoot and teach us how to shoot those square on the.
I could see my dad doing that. Like, okay, I've had enough. I've watched enough.
Dude,
It comes
we
to
were-
practice.
no,
I'm coaching now.
There was like times where my dad was like, "Dude, this is this is like bad."
Dude, that's how it was
Oh.
when I refereed, because I've refereed those leagues up until I graduated. But I started out with the little kids. Like all the refs, like the newer refs, start out with the little kids.
Yeah.
The worst age to referee.
Oh, I know.
They're so bad, and
Oh.
like you got to like make a line. Like, okay, I'm gonna allow some traveling. I'm gonna allow some double dribbling.
Yeah.
But there's that one kid that just picks up the
keeps
ball and
doing it.
sprints down the field, and you got to call travel.
And then the
it goes
parents
both
get
ways.
mad.
Yeah, so it goes both ways. I get parents on my ass for not calling double dribbles and traveling.
And then you
But
get the
then when
ones-
that kid travels and I call it, hey, let them play. They're kids. Oh,
Yeah, and you're like, I'm sorry.
years.
Do you want
Dude,
your kid?
when I would do the
What?
What?
I thought
when I
go
was doing
ahead.
when I was doing the older kids, like middle school, almost like 8th grade probably.
Mhm.
Dude, those parents were fucking ruthless, man.
Oh
And
yeah, I
would
bet.
I would get in little arguments. I'm like, I'm gonna stop this game unless you shut up over there.
You
I'm gonna
want-
kick you out.
You want to leave? Do you want to leave?
I did that one time. This dude would just kept the whole game. I paused the game and was like, this game's not starting until
Oh,
you either shut up, this is your last chance, or you leave right now. And he's like, all right, all right.
all
like,
right, all
"Thank
right.
I was so
Oh,
lazy as a
dude.
ref, though. I would not run back and forth. I would
You
stay
would
like
just stay
half
there?
court and watch, because like they're so slow and stuff, and like I would just watch, and then yeah, parents didn't like that
You
either.
should have been that ref who was just full on sprinting back. Just
Dude, I'd refed with a kid like that, dude.
really.
He would go full pants. Like I would
Mm-hmm.
wear like just normal shorts, and then they'd give us a referee jersey
Yeah.
and you just tuck it in. This kid came with his own referee jersey. He had pants and he had
No
like the
way.
black shoes, because I guess he was trying to become a referee like at
Oh,
college.
okay, okay.
But he was like younger than me too, so he's like a little twerp. But no, but dude, this kid, he like he's talking while the warm up. He's like, all right, let's establish some rules here. We're gonna really be strict on this. He's like, I'm gonna do the jump ball. Been practicing. I was like, dude, do your
practicing.
thing. It was like, do your thing. I'll sit over on this half court. I'll get anything from here, dude. But he was running more with me because I didn't run, so he had to
Mhm.
cover some ground.
Oh,
So he would look to see I'm not running, and then just haul ass. Oh,
I always love those refs in football when it's like the running backs, like, or it's like somebody's sprinting, nobody
breaks
near
free
him, and he just keeps running.
just things like oh.
Dude, I remember. I don't know if I've told this story, but when I used to help coach the junior teams, there was one coach. He was a heavy set man. Dude, he passed out on the field.
No way.
They had to
Who
stop
was
the
he?
game.
Did I know this guy?
No, it was it was a ref that, like, comes down from sack. They were like, hold on. He passed down, and they had to get him up, walk him to the shade, and he was over there laying in the shade, and they were just giving him water. Dude, it stopped the game for like 10 minutes.
That's awesome. Oh my god, I would
Yeah,
die if I saw
everybody's like,
a ref pass
yeah,
out.
the ref was like, just like, time out. And he was like, what's going on? And you just see a ref, this big guy just passed out. And I was like, and it was hot. And you could tell he was like breathing hard, getting the red face. And I was like, dude, he does not look good. Like,
Oh my god.
oh man.
Oh,
You
I
see
would
some,
die if I just turned around and just see a ref just. Do you remember when I hit it was I've knocked a couple of refs out of games actually, now that I recall. Thinking about it. There was one, I think we were playing like Lincoln.
Mhm.
I think it was sophomore year, so I was a big dog on varsity, you were a
Yeah.
little pup.
Yeah, I
But,
was just little.
there was like a guy was running down the sideline, and I was going for a kill shot, and
Oh
I
no.
dove and out, whiffed, and directly hit the ref. And he ended up having to leave. Like, he did not come back.
No
And
way.
I ended up like getting up, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And I like kind of ran away to get in a pile, like so
Oh.
they couldn't see me. But yeah, definitely destroyed that guy. But I'm talking about the one our senior year in Napa. Like, remember we ran that fake punt
Yeah.
with the game, and watching it on film, and it's on pictures of the ref stumbling in the back.
Yeah. Dude, how scary would that be? Dude, as a ref, especially some of those older guys out there, you can
Yeah,
get hit
you
at
get hit.
any point.
It's the guy that stands right where like I am, the linebacker. He's
Uh-huh.
most of the time in the way.
Yeah,
I
those
hate
refs
that
are
guy.
always in the way.
But he's in the direct middle of anything coming here. You
Mhm.
got to have some reaction time. But
Dude.
no, what is it about people falling that is just hilarious?
Oh, dude, I don't.
My mom fell a couple days ago, and I was dying laughing. She kind of got hurt a little bit, so I felt bad for a second. But then I thought about it more, and the chuckles just kept coming.
Dude, I remember my mom at one of our games. She ate it, dude. It was at it was a scrimmage. It was at one of our scrimmages junior year. And it wasn't that she fell that made her mad. It was my dad. She fell, dropped her coffee everywhere, and all my dad was like, "What are you doing?" Dude, it was so bad. She was like, "We need to get out of here. I'm really embarrassed."
Dude, like me and my mom and I, we are very clumsy. So I
Mhm.
fall all the time, and I've learned to just live with it. Like, it's me.
Oh yeah, I do
Like, you
too. I
should-
fall all the time.
Like in football practice, like I'll fall all the time. I'll just trip during drills.
Yeah.
But I mastered it to make it look cool. So I don't try to catch myself. I just go completely limp and roll.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah, but I'll fall. I fell down the stairs the other day. That one hurt really bad though. I was wearing socks. And it was like early in the morning, and I slipped and slid down and hurt my ass. I was like, oh, I sat there for a second. I was like, oh goodness. But my mom's like falling a hole. My mom's infamous for falling. And then you obviously saw when I fell to open up the season one year and carrying
That
out
was
a flag.
awesome. Yes, it was like it was the what was this? I forget it was on a live stream. I remember watching it. I
Yep.
think the slogan was resurrection. And they were like talking about it like, here comes the AU Miners. Their slogan this year, resurrection. And right when he said that, you fell and took out the team.
Yeah, I scorpion too.
It was
I
my
took it.
favorite.
It was because this damn flag, no one put the flag on a pole. So I had to hold it like this. And if you try to run like this, the flag got caught on my feet. And I remember I was so fired up too because I was in the front of the line. Like, this is my first like varsity start. Like, obviously I played as a freshman, but I was like, dude, this is my time. Home crowd, open up the season. And I come sprinting out, and the thing catches on my foot, and I just scorpion, and my legs go up over my head. And I remember watching on the live stream, and like people were Snapchatting because like, here come the Midas. Everyone's yeah, oh. And I remember I tried to get up. I left the flag. I was like, F the flag. that's secondary now. And I ended up like just trying to duck down and get back in the pile so no one can see me.
Dude, one time my dad, speaking of falling, it was Christmas morning. And our neighbors were really good friends of our neighbors, and they have kids. And my dad was coming over with gifts, and he had it on his back like he was Santa. He had a Santa hat on, and he had one of those reindeer noses, the Rudolph ones that flash.
Okay.
My neighbor was on the porch. It was Frosty. He was drinking his coffee, and he comes and he's like, "Happy holiday!" Slips, falls on his face, nose shatters everywhere,
Oh my god.
and he just
I
came
love
in,
that.
and we thought he came in, and all he kept saying was, "I broke my nose," and so we thought he actually broke. He was like, "I broke." Oh, dude, it was like the greatest. Because our neighbor was like, "Yeah," I was like half asleep, and all of a sudden I just hear "Happy Holiday," boom, and shattering glass goes everywhere.
Dude, it makes when you fall and you're holding stuff or carrying stuff makes it
Oh,
10
dude.
times better.
Dude, it's
That's
the
when
worst.
I would fall at least once a week at NU going up the ag stairs. I'd always clip my foot on the top steps. And the amount of times I fell and threw my Chromebook and my books out, just like, oh damn, and then everyone laughs at you and like, all right.
I saw one girl fall going down the stairs.
Oh.
And dude, it was so bad. It was on it was the concrete ones too. And I think it was near ag. So I think it was just she fell, completely rolled down the stairs, papers flew everywhere. She was like really hurt, but I had to walk away because I was trying not to laugh. It was just like
God.
boom, 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 papers went everywhere.
Dude, the one time I have two stories. One's about my brother, but it wasn't
Mhm.
falling, but I was running in Nevada City. Like I was in my running phase, like kind of
Oh
starting
yeah.
to grind. I was 8th grade. I was running in town. I remember there's a school bus on the side of me, and I was looking.
Oh no.
I was like, "What's up?" And I was going directly into a power line pole. I hit it. And while the kids are watching, they're and
Oh
I'm like
no.
jogging. I'm like, yeah, and then I turn and just pull. But the one my brother did, my brother was running downtown. He went to the gym and then he was running back home because I live like right by the gym.
Yeah.
He's sprinting and he sees it was Will Smith. Will Smith is watching him, and Will Smith talked to me about this because remember, and my brother just biffs it and rolls like on the sidewalk, and he gets up, and my brother's like one of those guys like safe, and then he just keeps going. Oh, yeah, falling it's comical.
Oh yeah, dude. Falling is the best. 10 out of 10.
10, more like 12 out of 10, dude. I will
that's
pay
true.
to watch people fall. Any day. If I can watch if I see someone fall during a day, that my day is good.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a good day.
Yeah.
It's a good day for me. Watching other people have pain.
Oh,
Sometimes I like to trip people, get a good fall.
oh
right there.
Lord.
Nah. I made my mom fall one time. She went on a field trip with me. We went skiing. It was like a field trip, cross country skiing or something. And she was like the only parent, because there was a few parents that went, and she was like one of the only parents that didn't fall. And I was like, that's not gonna hold with me. And I come full
Not
speed.
my mom.
I come full speed and take her out. Just take her out, made her go down. I was like, yep, that's better.
Dude. Yeah, the snow is like the worst when something bad happens, or they just either get taken out or they run into something.
Have you ever been ice skating?
Yeah, when I was like way younger though.
Was it fun? I've never been ice skating.
It's so hard.
Well, so I'm pretty good at rollerblading. Would that
Really?
relate? Inline rollerblading, the ones that are the line. I
Oh.
can't do the four ones at all.
Really?
But inline, dude, I can inline skate.
You might be perfect at ice skating then.
Jeez, maybe I should become a hockey player.
Yeah, maybe like sometime we'll have to take it to the test and take you out on some ice or something.
Make sure we record that.
Yeah, because dude, if you're good at rollerblading, you might be good.
Well, it's been a while since I rollerbladed though. So
Oh boy.
The last time I rollerbladed, I went with like Ethan and Dom and like Chase. Like junior year, we went to the roller rink. Like, it felt so weird, but it was
What
blast.
roller rink?
The one that's right in like Roseville, like.
Oh, okay,
too
all
far
right,
away.
yeah.
And it was actually fun, like, but there was just a whole bunch of little kids, which it just felt weird being.
Because well, you had a little kid with you.
Yeah, but it's beside the point. But I was the only one that was able to skate the whole time though. All of them were on the walls, and
Were they the four-wheel ones though?
I think Chase was. I want to say.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Ethan and Dom did the inline ones, but they would like be on the walls, and obviously I was skating around, getting full speed ones.
Yeah.
And I can't stop. That's the thing. I can't stop.
How do
I
you
fall
stop?
to stop. I don't know. You fall, in my opinion. You fall to stop. But I would take them out on the wall. Make them
Hockey
fall.
it. Just
Yeah. Like I'd try to clip their legs so they kick back. Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah, I've never been rollerblading. I always wanted to.
There was one guy, there was an old man that was there. He had
Oh.
he had the four. Because they play music. They have good music. That was
Oh,
like one
yeah.
of the fun things. Because you can like this guy, dude, in the middle, wasn't listening to the music that was playing. He had his earphones in, and he was boogieing, dude. He was
No
good.
way. His
He was
own
doing
music
spins,
too?
moonwalking on these things. It was good. Yeah, he was just in the
Dude.
zone. And he was like probably 60s at least.
That's awesome. That's probably the coolest thing I've ever heard.
No, but that was the second time I've been rollerblading.
Uh-huh.
I want to say I went to that same roller rink on Valentine's Day.
By yourself?
No.
Okay.
When I was a kid, we went on a field
Oh,
trip.
okay. All right.
And I remember that was like that was a big deal because there was a girl I liked. And
Oh.
like I would always try to skate by her.
Okay.
She couldn't skate worth a shit. So
Oh.
I think I probably definitely knocked her down a few
Yeah,
times.
you took
like,
her out.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
You used to chase them on the playground, so I imagine you were taking her out.
Was definitely that kid, yeah. And on skates, yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going rollerblading again. I haven't been rollerblading in a
I
while.
one time suggested it to, I think, Ethan and Dom, because we were like near one, and they were like, "No, dude." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry." Sorry,
man.
I thought we wanted to have fun.
Yeah, if someone asked me to go, hey, you want to go rollerblading? 100%. Don't
Yeah,
even
I was
ask. Let's
like-
go.
I was like, "Should we go rollerblading? That sounds fun." They were like, no. And I was like, "Oh, okay." Sorry.
When was that? Because was that after they went with me?
Oh, it might have been.
Yeah, I probably ruined it for them because I knocked them down. The whole
It was
time
just like,
and they
no,
sucked.
absolutely not. You're gonna try to knock
They were
us
all
down.
they were all bruised and
Yeah.
beaten.
They're still recovering
but-
from their injuries.
Whenever I think of rollerblading, I think of Dire Wimpy Kids. Which one was it? That would have been Roger Rules. Roger
yeah.
Rules, the opening scene. They go to the roller
Yep.
rink, and that's a classic scene. I love Dire Wimpy. We talked about this on the last episode. I love it.
Yeah, dude,
Went
good
to the
stuff.
bookstore today. Didn't have the new one. I was kind of PO'd.
Did you throw a fit? I would have
Yeah,
complained.
I was like, I need you to place aside
Yeah.
my book. Special order, please.
Special order. We need this.
Yeah. What time are we at here? We've been going for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, we're about our average time right now.
I know what time.
Mm-hmm. So Justin, where
Well,
can they find you? Beat you to it this time.
Well, you can find me JJ_man_20. Instagram,
Oh.
Twitter. Follow this show, the show _ with Junior on Instagram. Like and subscribe. You can listen to us if you don't want to watch us. Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be recording some videos pretty soon for Houlihan
Oh, yeah.
Studios. Some challenges, some funny stuff. Working on a few things. You give the people what they want.
Oh yeah. And you got the
Reed. What?
What?
You don't spoil it.
Okay, yeah, I know. I stopped myself. I was hoping you were gonna
Yeah.
notice.
Where can they find you, buddy?
You can find me at Instagram at Reed Piercy. You can go listen to my other podcast, Hatbox Mountain Podcast, and yeah, pretty much it. Are we holding? Oh Lord, are we holding them now? Oh,
I told you, dude. I cannot.
deep breath. Deep breath.
Oh,
Great way to end it.
great way to end it. We'll top it off. We'll see you guys next time.